Do you need an interpreter?
Yeah, I need translator.
All right, so,
Talking to him in English.
Yeah, I do like 60%.
all right, Arabic.
Yeah, I do Arabic.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
yalla, amshi. That's the last time he told me.
yalla, yalla. All right, Ms. Ferguson. Reset this in 30 days for a plea deadline date. Well, give me a jury trial date and a plea deadline date. And has he spoken to the immigration attorney?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Iraq, Baghdad.
Okay. My brother has been there. I actually have a lot of family members who've been there.
I locked up January, just reset. Like,
Oh, no, you're going to be going to trial or either you're going to enter a plea. What date? All right, September 12th is going to be your jury trial date and plea deadline date, and we're having an interpreter present. All right, and Norma, could you already put in a notice for that?
Yes.
And let them know the Arabic interpreter will need to be in court because either he's entering a plea or he's going to jury trial.
Thank you, Judge. Can we be excused?
Yes,
Appreciate you.
you're welcome.
4 minutes in, and the courtroom already feels alive. Quick rulings, tense glances, and lives hanging in balance. Today's docket brings veterans, families, and second chances. Some accepted, some denied. Stay with us as we break down the moments that define justice and ask yourself, is the system fair or just surviving?
We still don't have a plea bargain. It's the first setting.
So
I did. No. Why? Yeah, Jason. I can't remember Jason thing. Okay, we did talk with Jason.
all right, so do you have all the discovery?
Judge, I don't know because we messed up. We had a service issue I didn't know was set yesterday. And
Okay.
May I look at the discovery ahead of time? I did not do that. I can do it by next time. I mean, we had an issue where we get kicked off the server because there was a virus. It's longer than you want to know, but I can't tell you. I assume so, but I can't say for sure.
All right, has an offer been tendered?
It has.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset. It's going to be a plea deadline date.
18.
All right, on September 18th, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. If you choose not to, then the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plea open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes,
All right, you can sign the reset form, then you all are excused.
Thanks.
thank you.
You're welcome. Green, can I have parties announced for the record for the state
Ruben Herrera for the state.
defense?
Robert Geary, Your Honor, for defendant Garland Green, and we're ready.
Are you Mr. Green?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Green, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we're proceeding on the lesser included charge of assault, bodily injury, married cohabitation.
Any objection?
No objection from defense, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married or cohabitation as a Class A misdemeanor?
Yes.
The range of punishment for that offense is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application?
A veteran's plea echoes through the room. He's done his time, but not here. And that technicality locks him out of Veterans Treatment Court. The judge's tone is calm but firm. We'll set a plea deadline, 45 days. Justice can sound bureaucratic, but underneath, it's all about control, structure instead of sympathy, order instead of excuses.
For deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe that he does, Your
Do you
Honor.
believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe that he is and he was, Your Honor.
Mr. Green, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married cohabitation. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with the affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with the affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes.
Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes,
Defense, is that the plea?
That is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge, there have not.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be no contact with Jesse Willer, JESSIE, WHEELER, the BIPP program, and anger management. Did you understand those were conditions that the state is recommending and the court does not have to follow that?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married cohabitation. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
The state offers State's Exhibit 1 in all of its attachments.
Defense is reviewed, Judge. We have no objection.
And state, have you talked to the complainant?
We have previously, Your Honor, in complete candor, this complaining witness has signed an affidavit of non-prosecution and was uncooperative with our case.
All right, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Green, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements or police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Then comes the most emotional standoff of the day. The state pushes for a no-contact order, citing safety. The defense pleads for leniency, a young child, 2 parents working opposite shifts, and a fragile attempt at rebuilding life. What do you protect first, the victim's safety or the child's stability? The courtroom grows still as both sides argue for a family that's already breaking.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge. In regard to the no contact order with Jesse Wheeler, the parties are cohabitating. They do share a 5-year-old son who just started school yesterday. My client works at Pepsi during the day. Mother works for Rackspace at night. So the no contact order would impose a unduly burden on the parties in respect to parenting this child. As is usually the case, Your Honor, in these situations, CPS was involved as per family-based service plan. The parties went to counseling. My client went to counseling and is continuing to go to counseling. Both parties have been and are attending marriage counseling at this time. My client says that it's been a good influence on both them and their relationship. And they feel that the no contact order, if implemented, as mentioned, would be a burden not only on their relationship, on their status, but their ability to parent the 5-year-old child. So we respectfully request that the court not order a no contact order. Thank you.
All right, so is this a son or a daughter? Because I was reading the report, it was a daughter.
Little girl, sorry.
Okay, no problem. I want to make sure I have it right. So what family members do you have in Bear County?
I have my mom, my dad, but my dad, he doesn't really help out much. My mom,
The judge leans forward, this time not as a referee, but as a mother and mentor. You were acting like children, she says, reminding them that their 4-year-old watched everything. Her words cut deeper than any sentence. What your child sees, they become. It's a rare moment when the bench becomes a mirror, showing the cost of chaos and the hope for something better.
really can't because she can barely move around herself. Oh, I'm sorry. My dad, he doesn't really help. And my mom, she can't because she physically can't move around to help watch my 5-year-old.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm not going to do a no harmful or injurious contact. If there wants to be a no contact order, then the complainant can appear by Zoom or either in person. I want you to understand something.
Yes, ma'am.
I read the police report, and in the police report, you said she was pushing your buttons, you're pushing her buttons, and all, you can unfold your arms. And all of you all were acting not as adults, y'all were acting like children. And the child at the time was 4 years old. You all caused drama and trauma to a 4-year-old. What is a 4-year-old supposed to think? And you and the complainant are going through the apartment, throwing things around. And you tell a 4-year-old, don't throw that, place it back where it's supposed to be, and trying to lay down the law to a 4-year-old. And you all are acting worse than the 4-year-old.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's a memory that 4-year-old is going to have forever. No amount of counseling that you all go to try to put your life together is going to take away that the 4-year-old witnessed all of this drama in their life. So if he wants to have contact with the mom and they're working things out, she needs to appear by Zoom and the court will consider it. If you want to get her to Zoom in here today, then I'll consider it today. Is she able to Zoom today?
She's asleep because she works at night.
Oh, well, if somebody wants to call her and have her Zoom in.
I can call her.
All right. So it's going to be 2 years deferred adjudication, affirmative finding of family violence, no contact with Jesse Wheeler. Of course, if you call her and she Zooms in today, I'll reconsider. The BIPP course, 80 hours community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. If you've done parenting classes through CPS, that will be acceptable. If you have not, then you'll need to do parenting classes. If he's completed parenting classes related to this incident through CPS, then the community service hours will be deemed to be satisfied. There's to be anger management. There's to be CPS compliance. It sounds like it's a safety plan. So whatever the safety plan is giving them, just make sure he's doing that. And probation, if what he's doing for his CPS safety plans coincides with what I'm requesting, then the CPS, what they're doing will be enough. There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, and field visits one time. Well, field visits, I want at least 3 field visits throughout the entirety of his probation. So you only have to do 3. If you deem that there's something that's an issue, then of course you can do more, but a total of 3 field visits throughout his probation. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else you need? Jessie, Jessie, Wheeler, Wheeler. That may not stand if he's able to get her to zoom in. Is there anything else you need from the court? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? We can go off the record. Here's the thing. When there is violence in a home, children learn how to behave, right? So if somebody wins an argument by being violent, guess what? A child realizes, hey, if I want to win an argument, I need to be violent. Or here's the thing, you have a daughter. A daughter will think that you love her mom, right? You love her. So a daughter will begin to think, oh, this is how somebody who loves you shows that they love you. They're abusive. And then your daughter goes out in the world. And if she ends up with, as my professor in high school would say, and I say professor because he was a doctor who taught us physics, he would always say, girls, do not end up with a joker. So your daughter may end up with a joker. Don't let her be, you be the reason she ends up with a joker. And he would give instruction to the guys too. So you've got to do better. You understand?
I understand.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Michael Ball. Good morning.
Got my calendar already.
All right. Thank you. So Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date on Michael Ball. And state on Michael Ball, I need I do have an acknowledgement of discovery. All right, we're good to go. No CPS records? All right, September 5th is going to be your jury trial date. You sign that and then you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. James Hernandez.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Hello. Who's the attorney for Michael? Who's the attorney for James Hernandez?
Judge, I apologize. Sorry.
All right. And then after that, it will be Lynn. All right. Is there a plea just on one of the cause numbers?
Yes, someone.
And this is an application. Court is calling 2023 CR 5148 State of Texas versus James Ray Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Travis Banks for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Good afternoon for defense.
Are you James Ray Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hernandez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented
Yes, Your Honor.
with the enhancement allegation?
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. We're waiving the repeater enhancement and proceeding only on the indictment.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
Mr. Hernandez, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by
Minutes later, another man faces the same bench, charged with aggravated assault, now pleading to a lesser count. 6 years deferred adjudication. Not prison, but not freedom either. The judge walks him through every right he's giving up, and every boundary he'll have to keep. It's justice rewritten in real time. Not about revenge, but about rules, patience, and proof of change.
entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Hernandez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's a $500 fine to be probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2023 CR 5149. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with the affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense? Is
Yes,
that the
Judge.
plea? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
And also there's an anger management course. State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There be the DDRF, 80 hours community service restitution, NIC evaluation, no contact with Joe Ray Hernandez and Rosalinda Hernandez. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer State's Exhibit 1 and its contents.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
State, have you talked to the complainant?
Yes, Your Honor. The state has spoken with the complainant and they are, they did ask the state to push for drug treatment for the defendant. And one other thing I want to mention about the repeater enhancement that the state waived. As far as the state can tell, that is not a case that's in his criminal history. I'm not sure how it made its way into the indictment, but the reason, a big reason it's being waived is because it's not part of his criminal history.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. This is what the court will do. Well, let me ask you this first. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
13, 7, 5, and 4.
13, 7, 5, and 4?
Yes, ma'am.
And do they live with their mother? Who are they living
My
with?
first 3, their mother passed away. They live with my ex-mother-in-law, and then my 4th lives with her mother.
Okay. All right. Have you ever had any mental health diagnosis?
Yes, ma'am, I have. I've had about 6 in the last 4 years
And what is the diagnosis?
that I have no problems, I guess. I've been to Laurel Ridge, I say behavioral. I actually had one for my last charge of discharge of a firearm from 2020, which was the most recent, and they dismissed that case in March of this year.
It's my understanding that's the only
Yeah.
prior charge he has, was
All right. So does he suffer from mental illness or not?
not that I'm aware of. My understanding, the state wanted to have him evaluated.
All right. So what happened this day? Was that drug induced? Were you using drugs that day?
No, ma'am, it was not.
So you're telling me that his family think there's some drug issues or mental health issues?
In our communication with his mother, she does believe that there's some drug issues and that he would benefit from drug treatment.
He did attend Laurel Ridge. That was for an inpatient treatment. There was history. There has been a history of drug usage. He went through CPS as well.
Oh, and lifetime recovery outpatient, Your Honor.
Okay. And what drugs were you using at that
Just
time?
methamphetamine.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. It's a $500 fine to be probated, 6 years deferred adjudication. Taking consideration 2023 CR 5149, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Joe Ray Hernandez or Rosalinda Hernandez. Anger management. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be a TAP evaluation, MIC evaluation, DDRF evaluation, and that's to take place in custody and follow all recommendations. And there is to be proof of employment. Are you receiving any type of SSI?
No, ma'am.
Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline until further notice. And field visits 1 time per month for 4 months and then as needed. If he gets a case manager early on, then probation, you can stop with the field visits. Probation, is there anything else just 1 second. We're going to do 80 hours of community service restitution and parenting classes. Once he completes those, the restitution, the community service restitution will be deemed satisfied. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, in this court, in order to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel that the probation officer is not addressing that, you can always come to court. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge.
You have a good day.
Chris Lynn? Where's Lynn?
He's in the box.
Come now. Thank you. All right, state. So today you were to make an offer.
Yes, Your Honor, we provided him with an offer.
Denise is acting as though that's not it.
He's
He
very
did not like my offer.
very steep. Judge.
It's very steep. All right. Ms. Ferguson, give me a 2-week reset for our plea deadline date.
2 weeks, you said.
Yes, 2 weeks.
Just cut back. Should be 30 days. Ah,
I don't believe that's true, Judge. I think it's. always
Thank
been 2
you.
weeks. Yeah.
You know, when you said there was a steep price to pay, you know what it made me think of? Did you ever watch the movie called 5 Card Stud?
oh, I've seen it.
In that, there's that episode where, there's a scene where the preacher comes in and he saves Dean Martin. And Dean Martin's like, thanks for saving me. Is there anything I can do? And he told Dean Martin, yeah, you can come to church for a month of Sundays. And you know what he said? That's a steep price to pay for saving a man's life. 5 Card Stud movie is really underrated. That's a good movie. What date?
August 29th.
All right, so we'll be back on August 29th.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Rodney McDowell.
All right.
Yeah. You go ahead.
You want to-
Yes. I have Brianna Butler.
Yes.
Judge, on this one, it's a first setting.
Oh, come forward. Butler. She's up next because I don't see Mr. Morrison's attorney. Bryla Butler.
Yes.
Were you on time for court today?
No, ma'am,
Why not?
because I'm homeless and I've been trying to, I've been living pillow to post.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What did you say?
I'm homeless. I just got out of jail 3 weeks ago and
Okay.
I've been trying to get somewhere to stay and figure out how I'm gonna be able to get back and forth to classes because I also have CPS going on as well.
Mhm.
And I don't have any money, don't have a job, and I've been looking for one, so I had to wait till my uncle or someone sent me money to give me an Uber. Cause
If you take the Via bus, it's cheaper than an Uber.
yes, ma'am, but staying on 1604, there's no Via buses.
See, that's where people call their city council person and tell them there's no Via bus off of 1604.
I don't know who the city council is.
Oh, everybody should know who their representative is. People use their phones for so many things, but unnecessary things. And then when it's something important, and this is just not for you, this is for everybody, do this. When you ask them, who is your state representative? Who is your US senator? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, Google it. You can put your address in and it'll tell you who your city council person is. It will tell you who your commissioner is. It will tell you who your state representative is. It will tell you who your US House representative is.
Who are all those people, if you don't mind me asking?
It would have to be whatever your address is. Everybody doesn't have the same city council. Everyone doesn't have the same
Oh, I'm
commission.
sorry, because I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
No.
I apologize.
No need to apologize. You know what? My mom always says, you should learn something new every day. If you did not learn something new, then your day was wasted.
Yeah, I learned something new today.
See, there you go. So if you have a phone,
Yes, ma'am.
if you Google in your phone, your address, and if you just put in, I'm very country, so I will put in who's state representative for, and you put in your address, and it'll pop up. Every person that you're allowed to vote for will pop up and you'll know who it is. I can't tell you who it is because I don't know your address, but the commissioners, they're divided up for distinct people. And you can call the commissioners and say, because commissioners court, they're in charge of city maintenance per se, or county maintenance per se. And they will be, if you go to them when they have a commissioners meeting and you say, why is there, we need some more VIA buses on off of 1604, then they'll do it.
Oh, okay. I was so lost. I'm sorry. I'm thinking something about court or something. You're talking about calling them to.
Yes, so you can get to court on time.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I apologize.
All right, and that purse, isn't that a Michael Kors?
No, ma'am, it's not. And I have a Michael Kors like this.
See, that's, we got to spend money where we need to spend money. All right,
No, this is old.
that's okay. I mean, sometimes we got to let things go so we can get to where we need to be.
Yeah.
All right, 30 days reset. Do you have all the discovery? Did you tender an offer?
We did tender an offer, Judge. I don't know if we've done the discovery acknowledgement yet, Judge.
Judge, we're still working through that. I believe that I do have it. Just need to work through it, but 30 days is what we asked for, just because it's for setting.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this due plea deadline date in 30 days, that'll give you time to make arrangements.
To get here?
Mhm.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Of course.
All right, Ms.
Time.
Ferguson,
September 19th.
September 19th. They'll give you a reset form, then you're excused.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
Thank you. And if you walk downtown, there are plenty of places that are looking for people to work.
Yes, ma'am. I've been looking since I got out of jail.
Okay.
They've been asking me about like my background and stuff since I got these.
Oh, well, they actually, what is the place where they're doing it for people who have history, criminal history?
Your Honor, I can double check and give it to her before she leaves.
You'll have something before you leave.
Okay, thank you.
We're a full service court here.
Yeah, this is my first time being here, so I don't know how to do anything.
Okay,
I'm new. so-
all right, we're gonna make it happen.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Judge, the complainant.
Yes.
for Garland.
Mhm. Could I see the file on Garland, please? And can I see the parties on Garland? Okay. Can you call your attorney? All right, Ms. Wheeler, just give us a moment. Kevin Young. Who's the attorney for Kevin Young?
I am, Your Honor, Brian Gay.
All right, what's happening with this case?
Um,
Today is plea deadline date.
Your Honor, the state and I have had conversations and
Judge, I was aware that it's a plea deadline date, but I was on the impression that defense did not want an offer at all.
Okay.
And the plea negotiations possibly would cause me to have to talk to administration for this.
Okay.
So we're asking for an additional 1 week.
Okay.
And there's also two, those are different days. Sorry. that's a
yeah,
different case.
also, this was, we had reset it also for me to meet with the detective, which I already did. I believe that I've received all the discovery in the case. And that was one of the things, because there's a co-defendant that
All right,
already
so
dealt with this case. So.
to get back on the highway and not take the side streets, do you all want the plea deadline date extended?
Yes, Your Honor.
This at least 1 week.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you put this either August 28th or the week of August 21st? Which day would you all prefer? The week of August 28th or the week of August 21st?
For the defense.
Well, Your Honor, I may be in trial both weeks.
But maybe not. So do you prefer,
Maybe not.
do you prefer August, the week of August 21st or the week of August 28th?
I think the 20th, just to make sure we have plenty of time and we
That's fine
can
with the state. Law.
discuss the plea offer.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, what date?
I can set it for the 31st, on the 31st.
All right, August 31st, just sign the reset form. The court will not extend the plea deadline dates any further.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. Kenan Brown. Who's the attorney for Kenan Brown?
Yes.
All right, what is happening with these cases?
Your Honor, today we.
Because I know he had a new case.
Surveillance video for one of the cases. It looks like discovery is completed. In the other cases, so the 3 cases, but it's the robbery case. So they're going to be providing me a disc of the surveillance video.
She just became aware of some discs that were in the file. I know that, this e-discovery stuff, should check, it's not on e-discovery. It was just not uploaded because it's a security video, Your Honor. We're gonna get those videos to her this week.
Okay.
And just to let you know, this is the individual that was in federal custody, so the actual settings might be a little off because he wasn't here.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll reset this the same date as the other case for August 31st, just to make sure you have your discovery.
Okay.
All right, is there anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, Norma, if you can put Kenan Brown on August 31st too. Who's here on Michael Herrera? Michael Herrera. All right, so there was an issue with Dr. Jumis on this case.
Your Honor, he's been found competent. We had our hearing last week. I believe it was the 10th.
Okay.
So the only thing I think left is we were able to find the 3rd CAC video. And after court today, we are going to watch it.
All right, and so has an offer been tendered?
Yes, there was an offer tendered with his prior counsel. And I am his newer counsel.
All right, we're going to bring this back on August 31st to make you sure you have all the discovery and you reviewed it with your client. Then it's going to be a quick turnaround for a plea deadline date. All right, Norm, if you can put this case on August 31st as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Christopher Morrison. Hello. Hi. So your client is not going to be eligible for Veterans Treatment Court because they say he lives in Indiana.
That's correct.
So he's not going to be eligible for that. So y'all can still do the referral to mental health court, but mental health court, I don't believe he's going to be eligible for that either because he's in Indiana.
That's correct.
So has an offer been tendered? Do you all have all the?
No, Your Honor, defense counsel wants to present us with some mitigation evidence before we make an offer to him. So I think they want to ask for some time to get that together, to get that over to us.
How much time are you all asking?
Judge, a few weeks, but the one thing we'd like to make the court aware of is that he does travel from out of state. He does not reside in Bear County, so we would just like the court maybe to give us a few weeks. Either put the mitigation together and present it, but maybe not have to have him appear.
Mhm.
He doesn't have to fly back.
For the next
No.
setting, Judge, we wouldn't have any objection if he wanted to, I'm sorry to cut you off. We wouldn't have any objection to him appearing via Zoom, if that's okay with the court for the next setting, Judge.
Okay, just 1 second. What I'm thinking of doing is giving plea deadline date, all your discovery, and giving that to you for 45 days.
That's perfect.
And call it back in 45 days and he'll need to be here.
He'll need to be present in 45 days.
Yes. Is that enough time for everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
I think that'll work, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can I have a 45-day reset? And you all will have to confer off docket and it's a plea deadline date.
September 28th.
All right, September 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Yes, once he signs the reset form.
Yes, nice to see you, Judge.
You too. Deadline date.
Already marked them.
Are you accepting the state's offer or not? I'm sorry.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Which case are you all going to proceed on jury trial on?
So it would probably be first the ag assault and then the judge.
All right, Miss, and how long are you expecting that trial to last?
2 to 3 days, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date on Miguel Rangel. All right, and it's 2 days, and it's criminal trial division. Mr. Rangel,
Yes, ma'am.
today was your plea deadline date. Court would not accept any plea bargain agreements with a good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what date?
I think it's September, we'll do that one on September 12th.
September 12th?
That's it.
All right, that's your jury trial date and state. I'll need the acknowledgements of discovery.
Yes, Judge.
All right, anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, you'll be brought over dressed for trial in whatever civilian clothing you have at the jail. If you would like to be attired in something different than what they have at the jail, you'll need to sign a clothing exchange. Counselor, if there's an issue with the clothing exchange, let the court know, and we'll see if we can expedite that.
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Reyes, you were late for court. Why?
I was not late for court. I was here when the door opened.
Ah, you're right. My apologies.
No problem.
I'm gonna start it right now.
All right, Mr. Reyes, your attorney can't be present today due to a funeral. So we're going to reset this.
Okay.
And we just received notice of that just now. So Ms. Ferguson, on this, if you can recall it for the week of either August 21st or August 28th.
Does Jason have anybody here? Yeah. People here.
Just I'm still go. Oh.
Nobody here? No family member?
I have my dad's here.
Okay. All right.
The 22nd.
All right, so we're going to come back on August 22nd. And if you sign the reset form, then you're excused.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Are you ready to approach? Okay. We're shutting down.
I think we're just.
Mr. Reyes, go ahead and come up. Reyes, Derek Reyes, come up.
Oh.
Here.
So sorry.
Joan Jett Ellis.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Why were you late for court?
My grandfather's healthcare providers had just shown up right when I was in.
Your
I
Honor,
don't understand how that's.
may I?
Yes.
His mother, who is here today, is his transportation.
Okay.
He lives with his grandfather and his mother. It's his mother's father's. He's in hospice. And there was basically a transition in the nurse. We've talked about, like, he needs to call me, we need to let you know.
Mhm.
If you want her to talk about it, she definitely will.
Oh, no, that's fine. But here's the thing. I understand that there are issues that pop up with people, but you need to make sure you're in court on time. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sometimes that may involve you taking the VIA bus. I don't know what people have against VIA. I used to ride the VIA bus. I used to ride the bus all the time. There's no shame in riding a bus for transportation, because basically transportation, you're trying to get from point A to point B. Sometimes people want to drive in the Rolls Royce or whatever the new $1 million car is. But really, whether that person is driving a Rolls Royce and I'm driving the Dodge hatchback, which they don't make anymore, guess what? It's all going to get us at the same place.
Yes, Your Honor.
So we were scheduled for this MTR, but then the defense attorney was in jury trial in impact court. So where are we on this motion to revoke?
Judge, we are asking for one more reset due to the last one. We've been trying to coordinate getting him into inpatient care and giving him some time with his grandfather as hospice plays itself out. So we would ask for one more reset to put all the pieces together. I think that's what we're going to ask the court for in the end is inpatient.
All right, so that needs to be done. We keep coming back on this. Here's the thing. The allegations in the motion, either they're true or they're not true. And I'm going to make a decision on what I'm going to do. If we hear this motion and he's an inpatient, maybe I'm not going to let him be an inpatient. Maybe he's going to prison. I don't know. But we're not going to continue to get a reset just so he can get his affairs in order. So this has been going on from the beginning of August. So we're recalling this for the week of August 28th, and everything that needs to be done needs to be done. It's either going to a contested hearing or not. Ms. Ferguson, on John Jett Ellis, can you set this for a contested hearing the week of August 28th? Okay. All right. So it's a contested hearing on August 28th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Ms. Wheeler, you need to show your video and unmute. All right, and Mr. Guy, are you stationary? I don't believe in zooming and driving.
Judge, yeah, let me pull over.
Okay. Look at me saving lives in my spare time. All right, we're going to go on the record. 2023 CR 3544, State of Texas versus Garland Green. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Ruben Herrera for the state.
Defense.
Robert Gear for defense, Your Honor.
All right, and you're Garland Green.
Yes, ma'am.
Any objections to Mr. Gear appearing by video, state?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. And any objection to Ms. Wheeler appearing by video?
No objection from the state.
All right. Ms. Wheeler, what are you wearing?
Clothes?
Oh, okay. All right. I just saw a shoulder. Like, please have on clothing.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So there was a no contact order that was put in place by the court, and I informed both parties that I would reconsider if you appear. So if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You all can, excuse me, sir, Mr. Pettis, if you all can move down to that end. All right. If you'll state your name for the record.
Jessie Wheeler.
All right, Ms. Wheeler, I'm being asked to consider allowing you to have contact with Mr. Green. Has Mr. Green been staying with you since this incident?
Yes, off and on.
Are y'all currently living together?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
All right, here's the thing. I'm not trying to trap anyone into the fact that they may have violated some sort of orders. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not he should be allowed to have contact with you. That's all I'm here for. So have you all been living together?
Yes.
All right. Have y'all been living together since this incident?
No.
All right. When did y'all start back living together?
We were told that the order was lifted. God, I think back in I don't know, because CPS got involved and then she said the order was lifted. So that's when we were actually able to start staying with each other again.
And when was that? Has it been this month?
Has it been this month?
Yes.
Yeah, this month, last month. So.
All right. So are you all in counseling?
Yes, we are.
Couples counseling?
Marriage counseling, and we both do counseling separately.
Do you wish for Mr. Green to continue to stay at the home with you?
Yes.
All right. Any questions?
No question from the state.
All right, then I'm going to change the order to no harmful or injurious contact with Jesse Wheeler. Miss Wheeler, if there are any issues at the home, you can just let his probation officer know. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
All right. Anything else? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll close the record. Thank you, Mr. Greer. You can have a seat.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Miss Wheeler.
Thank you.
Richard Ramos. And state if there's anyone who has not, any defense attorney who has not appeared and they have someone in custody, you need to let the deputies know. All right, this is no application. Are you all ready to proceed?
Yes.
Court is calling 2023 CR 6038, State of Texas versus Richard Gabriel Ramos. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Marshall D. White for Mr. Richard Ramos, the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Richard Ramos?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Ramos, I'm going to need you to speak up so the court reporter can hear, okay? Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I believe I have it this time, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ramos, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Are you proceeding with the enhancement allegation?
Yes, we are, Your Honor. And Judge, just.
Sorry. No, my fault. Mr. Ramos, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of assault of a public servant bodily injury? If the enhancement allegation is proven to be true, that will be a second-degree felony. The range of punishment will be anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to need you to speak up, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do believe he does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do believe he was, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramos, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yeah,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, you agree that you've been previously convicted of a previous felony. Punishments be assessed at 7 years in the prison. There are no applications. The state will take in consideration 2023 CR 6039 and 712653. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense,
Yes, Your Honor.
state,
Yes, Your Honor.
showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Mr. Ramos, showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
What was that again, ma'am? Sorry.
All right. Did you understand the waiver of appeal paragraph that you signed? This paragraph where your signature is listed. Did you understand it?
No, can you read it again?
I'm sorry, what?
No, can you read it again?
What did he say?
He said, no, like, can you read it again?
All right. So, first of all, did you sign this?
Oh, yes, yes,
Did you go over it with your attorney?
yes.
All right. When you sign this, what you're saying is that you are waiving your right to appeal. And waiving your right to appeal is, in layman's terms,
Oh, no, I don't want-
waiving your right to complain about a sentence. Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal?
I
Now,
didn't
the only
understand.
items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. You understand?
Oh, yes.
Did you understand that?
Well, I didn't understand the appeal, no.
All right, do you understand it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you still wish to continue?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, they have not. But I will just say, Judge, with respect to this, it's the same documents, the certification of your right of appeal, it's the same thing. Okay, you understand? The judge goes along with you, just have no right of appeal. I did explain that to you.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
And to the enhancement, how do you plead? True or not true?
Enhancement is a prior conviction.
What do you mean, like the enhancement of?
The prior conviction.
Oh, yeah.
Did you review?
You have to say
I thought
true
I-
or not true. Is it true?
It's not true.
It's not.
All right, so I'm going to read it to you and I want you to answer if it's true or not true, okay? It says, and it is further presented in and to said court that before the commission of the offense alleged above, and when they say offense alleged above, they mean what you're here for now, on the 16th day of July 80, 2010, and cause number 2006 CR 9302 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant was convicted of the felony of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams. So is that true? Were you previously convicted of that felony?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you plead true to that?
Well, yeah, that I went to prison for that, yes.
All right, so is it true or not true?
True.
Okay. State any evidence to support the defendant's plea.
Yes, Your Honor, State Exhibit number 1 with all this attachments.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramos, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state is going to be presenting their evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancement true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Respectfully, Your Honor, we ask the court to follow the plea bargain that Mr. Ramos has entered into with the state of Texas.
All right, Mr. Ramos, it appears that you were having a bad day.
That's one.
All right, do you have any mental health issues,
I don't know.
prior drug issues?
I had an evaluation for DWI.
Okay. All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 7 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. Take in consideration 2023 CR 6039 and County Court Cause number 712653. Counsel, is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
For Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Ramos, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Ramos, do you have any family in Bear County?
Ma'am.
Do you have any family here?
Yes, yes.
Do you have a support system?
Yeah.
All right.
So yes.
Yes, no. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, counsel. So when you get out of prison, you need to make some changes, because otherwise, if you pick up a new offense, your attorney, I'm sure, has probably told you this. I know he probably did. You will be listed as a habitual. And if and if you're listed as a habitual and you pick up a felony, depending on the felony it is, your minimum sentence would be 25 years. How old are you?
34.
All right, at some point, you're going to get to the point where I am, which is I'm in the twilight of my life. You only have about 20 more years before you're in the twilight of your life. Don't let the majority of your time have been spent in prison. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Good luck,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Ramos.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna follow up on the other things. We want to- haven't been indicted yet, right? Good. I haven't looked at it. I signed myself here. No, it hasn't. But I'll be back. I got to grab.
All right. David Duenas. Hello, good morning. So what is happening with this case? Last time we were here is for CPS records,
Your Honor,
and they don't exist, or do they exist?
I think they do. And so I'm not entirely sure why we don't have them. We did subpoena them back in, I think, March, right before it was indicted. My investigators at lunch, I've been texting him. But we are also conferring on a plea contemporaneous with trying to track that down. And I think we may be close to that. So I would just respectfully ask for maybe a week so I can get a final answer on the CPS.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you put this at the end of August or either the week of August 21st?
August 21st.
Yes, please.
All right, we'll see you all back here on August 31st.
Excellent, Your Honor.
Just sign the reset form and then you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, the next person up is Thomas Blinko. And this is an application probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is calling 2021 CR 9763C, State of Texas versus Thomas Blinko. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense?
Roger Pettis, Your Honor.
And are you Thomas Blinko?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Blinko, I'm going to show you what's entitled Application for Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yeah.
That's either yes or no.
Yes.
All right. Going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Blinko, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of robbery? If the state presents evidence that proves the repeater paragraph, then your range of punishment will be anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Blinko, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand?
Hours later, the atmosphere shifts completely. The defendant, Thomas Blinko, isn't fighting guilt. He's proving growth. Once homeless, now sober and mentoring others, he's brought half a dozen community workers to speak for him. One by one, they tell his story: detox, recovery, outreach, hope. The judge listens, nodding. Then she does something rare. She suspends his 6-year sentence and gives him probation. You can feel the weight of that decision. A life reclaimed, not erased. This is what second chances look like when the courtroom believes in redemption. Even the spectators sense it. This isn't leniency. It's legacy.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
Any such questions? Any such questions? No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Jeremy Fierce, Fearce, Juan Mello, Mello, Anthony Koschansky, Kochanski. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to
Yes,
abide by those recommendations? Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
no contest.
And to the enhancement allegation, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
State any evidence to support the plea?
Yes, Your Honor. State Exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancement true based upon your plea of true in states exhibits 1 and attachments. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
2 things, Your Honor. One, may I present this folder with a few
Yes.
letters? And I have 2 individuals here. But before I ask them to come up, I have been touched by Mr. Blinko, not by him personally as much as by the support that he has here. He had 6 people here. 1 has had to leave. And you have many of the pieces of correspondence that basically cite him as a success story. This gentleman was a homeless gentleman before. Once he got through this cycle, he's become a volunteer, an amazing volunteer, to the extent that he had 6 people here in court all morning waiting to share with me and with you, Your Honor, and with him. It's been very emotional for him, but they're amazing. And 2 of them would like to share just a couple of comments.
Okay, and he's still at the pay it forward?
I'm sorry?
Is he still at the pay it? Are you still at pay it forward?
Yes.
All right. And I understand that all of this started with allegations that the victims were selling drugs
Correct.
underneath the bridge. So I'm aware of all of these programs. So this truly is a success story. And I understand that there are issues that happen. I mean, next time you just got to call the police. You understand?
Yes.
All right. So who would you like to bring forward?
Brittany and Valerie.
Sure. No, it doesn't have to be on the record. Hello.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Brittany Ackerson. I am the Assistant Director of Courtroom San Antonio and have been working with Mr. Thomas Blinko for years. If you don't mind, I wrote some notes down. Okay. We've worked with him for a very long time and he's done a lot for this community. So this is just a couple that I could pull off the top of my head.
Okay.
First of all, how he got arrested was he got his birth certificate and he was really excited. He's never had a Texas ID before. So in doing the ID recovery process, found out he had the warrant and then waited outside for PD. When PD showed up, they knew who he was and the police officer tried to go talk to the magistrate judge, but wasn't able to do that. So Mr. Blinko was living under the bridge for quite some time and ran the bridge for quite some time. He got into inpatient treatment on his own volition. He came to us, said, I need to go to detox. I need to go to treatment. And I said, we like to test people. If they really want it, they're going to show up. So I told Blinko, show up tomorrow. And he did. And I took him to detox and treatment. He graduated treatment. He went into outpatient treatment on his own. He goes to AA meetings throughout the city of San Antonio and leads them. He shows up at Corazon and Cam literally every day to give back to his peers that he lived with on the streets. He's trained police cadets in homelessness, which I'm sure Val will speak more about. He shows up as a father to his children, his actual children, and his children out in the street as well. He's reconnected with family for the first time in years. He's encouraged people to seek treatment throughout the city. So this is where I'm going to try not to get emotional, but I will. So not only does he show up for his fellow peers, homeless, that I appreciate you. My eyes are leaking. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
So not only does he show up for his peers out on the street and direct them in changing their life, he knows the severity of what we do working with the unsheltered population, and that we're surrounded with death more so than life. So as we are helping people, he comes in and supports us as well. He truly is a success story and a model in this community. And I'm really proud of him. That's all I have. Thank you
All right,
so
thank
much.
you so much for coming down and show support. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Valerie Salas. I'm the Director of Homeless Services at Christian Assistance Ministry. I'm also a person with lived
I'll
experience.
slow down a little bit.
Sorry.
That's okay. Don't be nervous.
I'm very nervous.
I think I may have met you before, but okay.
Probably I'm a person with lived experience as well. I've
Yes.
been sober, clean and sober for 9 years. I'm also the board chair president of the lived experience advisory board under Sarah, which is South Alamo Regional Alliance of the Homeless. And I met Thomas in 2017, and I just want to say his transformation is we're in recovery, we're a program of action, not promotion. And he's wholeheartedly stepped into that. I've sat in with him, not just from I used to case manage him, but it grew into something more where we needed him and where the areas we needed him in is his story and testimony of the way he lives his life now. We partner really closely with SAPD. We started a cadet program with them where we actually train the cadets before they hit the streets to understand what it is to serve the homeless, because many of the calls will be on the homeless. He's the first person we pulled in and testify and share his story with them, and he does those with us. He shows up every day to our campus to serve. I've sat in with AA meetings with him when he gets his sobriety chips and see the light that goes off when that happens. I'm sorry.
No problem.
But I personally, as a person with lived experience and a person who runs a campus that helps a lot of people, we need that light to show others that recovery is possible and that a second chance of life is possible. And Tomas is a living and breathing example of that. So
Right.
that's really all I have.
Thank you so much. And thank you all so much for coming. So here's the number one question. He's probably not going to be released from the Bexar County Jail till 1 a.m. So is there going to be somebody available to pick him up? Okay, so everybody said they'll pick you up. All right, I appreciate the fact that we're back on the record. I appreciate the fact that you actually found out you had a warrant, turn yourself in. Most people who are not in recovery, they try to dodge things instead of saying, this is a problem, this is an issue, I'm going to face it head on. So I appreciate that. And the testimony that they've given to you reminds me of when I go to drug court graduations or graduations from treatment and see the changes in people. So I really appreciate that. All right, but next time, call police. Don't confront anybody, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever consideration you can make on the agreement based on those comments, we'd appreciate, Your Honor.
All right. So this is what the court will do. Court is finding you guilty. As previously stated, the enhancement, true. Court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. 200 hours of community service restitution, probation. The community work that he does, once you get information about what he's doing in the community, you can count that towards his community service hours. And are you going to be staying at Pay It Forward? All right. So I'm going to put out here you to reside at Pay It Forward. Once they do their transitioning, which I know they do, just keep in contact with probation.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs and probation. Some of the programs that he's involved in, they do the UAs. So if you all want to coordinate with them on that, you can. And it's the same thing with field visits. I'm going to order field visits 4 times over the span of his length of probation. There's to be no contact. I don't know how he does the no contact if these persons are homeless.
One person is incarcerated, Your Honor, and the other is also on probation. But you're right, we'll waive that if that makes it.
All right, so we'll waive the no contact, but you know who the parties are. Hopefully, do not have any contact with them. If you see anything suspicious, then you'll just need to call the police. You understand? And he's to continue with his current treatment plan. And that includes the sober support meetings that he does.
The AA meeting.
Yes, they call them sober support meetings here, but they're the same thing.
Yes.
All right, and there's to be proof of employment within 60 days of release. There's to be.
Judge, he's on SSI and primarily volunteering his time.
All right, so you'll need to provide then proof of employment or either SSI within 60 days. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else? No, Your Honor. Is there anything else you need from the court? All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. I'm going to return this to you so that he can have it. And great work. I'm glad that you have changed your life.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, I will. Oh, okay, I will. And you all, thank you. Could I have everybody come up, please? The people who came to support him. Oh, one, he wants to know who he can call for a ride.
Just run down the list. Run down the list. If one doesn't answer, call the next.
All right, I want to thank you all for coming down to support him, because sometimes when bad things happen to you and you are saying in your mind, I'm on the straight path, how could this happen? Things tend to go downhill because you're thinking nobody's going to believe I've ever changed. So I want to thank you all so much for supporting him and for the work that you do in the community, because without you all, community is not going to get better. I am one of those judges that I believe if the community can be protected and people still get their treatment and change their lives around, I'm all for it 100%. And I know the state and defense counsel will tell you that as well. So thank you all for what you do in the community. And if ever you want to bring somebody down here to see what happens in the court, you're always welcome, because sometimes people go to prison because that's what happened. And it happens sometimes. I don't take any joy in sending people to prison though. But I know I've met some of you to different events I've gone through in this San Antonio heat. People don't realize that you guys are out there and it's 100 degrees and there's no fan and it's hot. I go out there and I'm from the South. I tell people I am not glistening anymore. I'm sweating. It's just you're drenched. So I really appreciate that. And if you all ever need anything or there's some issues or some programs you want to let me know about, please feel free to come in and talk to me about that and drop off whatever documents you have, because I will take use of programs that are available for people. We're always looking for different things for mothers with children, for young people, because we get a lot of those in here. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Hey, stay hydrated. 2019 CR 6497A, State of Texas versus Mark Anthony Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas.
Defense?
Joseph Stateson.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
I did review, understand and sign.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find. I'm sorry, just 1 second. See, this is what happens when you multitask. I'm reading the police report plus giving him instructions. Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No,
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
no,
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
absolutely.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Who's the no contact order against?
Oh, sorry, I think I added that.
No problem. The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to plea, punishment is be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There are no, the state is silent on your application. There's to be restitution, if any, to Jose Montoya. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and the court, if the court finds there was a deadly weapon, then the court will find there's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Do you understand that as well?
Yes.
Okay. Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
I had filed some motions. Because we worked a deal out, for the record, I think we had 13 prior settings with Raymond Martinez who did not file motions.
Okay.
I expedited motions being filed, but my client had accepted an offer. So I don't believe the motions have been presented for a hearing.
All right, then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contact.
State any evidence?
State offer states Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign them in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments or review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. This will come back on August 12th. We'll do a PSI and TAP evaluation. At that time, the court will make its decision on your application based upon any evidence that's presented and also the PSI report. Yes. I'm sorry, October 12th. I'm just seeing if everybody's listening to what I'm saying. So we'll bring you back on August 12th, okay? I keep saying August 12th. Why do I keep saying that? It's been a long day. October 12th. That's when we'll bring you back. And Justice Stateson's so nice. He was trying to interrupt me without interrupting me. Because no matter what you say to Joseph, his level stays here. He's like,
I don't raise my voice.
it's like, that day has passed, so we're going back in time. All right, we'll see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a seat, first one. Watching somebody's.
Yes, in the chat. All right, so December 4th. Is that correct?
Please, Your Honor.
From veterans to violence, from relapse to recovery, 90 minutes of lives intersecting with the law. We watched the system bend but not break, a judge balance compassion with consequence, and a community prove that change is real. Justice isn't black and white, it's human. If this courtroom moved you, hit that like button, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more real-life courtroom breakdowns, where every ruling tells a story.